So, Christmas songs. Personally, I don't really like happy clappy music, and I don't like Christmas. So when people make happy clappy music for Christmas, I seriously do not like it. So everyone gets annoyed by Christmas songs because they get overplayed around the season. So even the ones you like start annoying you. But I don't like them in the first place. So by the time we get to December 23rd, December 24th, I'm literally tearing my fucking eyeballs out, trying not to flip out and murder everyone in sight. So, what are the worst Christmas songs? What are the top 5 worst ones out of all of them? And which ones are actually okay, considering the Christmas songs, So to me, I don't like Michael Bublé. So when I hear Michael Bublé does all the Christmas songs, I'm like, holy fuck, why are you doing this to me? And why does anyone like this shit? Like, people are buying this? Anyway, I think one of the weirder Christmas songs, one of the weirdest ones is Paul McCartney, when he's like, every happy, wonderful Christmas time, wonderful Christmas time. Like, I don't like Paul McCartney and I don't like Christmas songs, but there is something about that one. It's so weird. It doesn't even have a beat or anything. It's just this really weird keyboard sound. It's like bow wow wow wow, bow wow wow wow, bow wow wow wow, bow wow wow wow. It doesn't have a beat. There's no drums or anything. It's just this keyboard. It's such a weird song that it keeps me intrigued. I don't know if I like it, but I will say I appreciate it. It's funny, when you're in a long car journey or something and you play I Spy with My Little Eye, or you start playing all these games where you just ask questions that you wouldn't normally ask, like, what song was number 1 when you were born? And sometimes you got a really good one, and you'll be like, I'm glad I was born then, because I got a really good song. But my birthday is at the beginning of January, which means it's right after Christmas in 1986. So my birthday Christmas song, my birthday song was Shaky Stevens' Happy Christmas Everyone, or whatever it's called. Merry Christmas, everyone. It's like, who the fuck is Shaky Stevens? I remember when I looked that up, I was like, my birthday was Shaky Stevens' Merry Christmas, everyone. What? Oh yeah, it's my birthday's right after Christmas. Oh god, in the 80s. So yeah, my fucking birthday song is a Christmas song, a shit one as well. Like, no one likes that one. It actually kind of sounds like the Paul McCartney. It's like a poor man's Paul McCartney one. It's like a rip-off of the Paul McCartney song. It's fucking shit. Snow is falling all around me. Merry Christmas, everyone. Why Shaky Stevens? Why is he called that? So anyway, on the internet, people will just sort of constantly circulate this idea that Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You, is like the worst one. Like, oh my god, that's the most annoying one. I don't believe that at all. I don't think that. It's not even in the top 10. That one's not even that bad. She's a good singer. The song's quite well written. It's actually about Christmas. Sometimes they're not even about Christmas. They just stick a jingle bell in the background and they're fucking ripping you off. Because they know that it's going to be on the radio every year. What was that one? Who was it? What they called? E17. Stay now, please don't say you go away, just stay another day. Go and listen to it. There's no mention of Christmas at all. They just made a video in the snow and put jingle bells in the tune. They're palming it off as a Christmas song. So people argue about Die Hard, is it a Christmas film or not, because it's set at Christmas but it's not Christmassy. But no one ever mentions Batman Returns, exactly the same thing. Film that's nothing to do with Christmas but it's set at Christmas. Why isn't that a Christmas film? Anyway, I don't really mind the Mariah Carey one. And in fact, my favourite one, the one I actually like, is George Michael, Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart. I remember one time I was working in a shop where they played fucking music and it came to Christmas and I was like, oh my god. And that came on, and I hadn't heard it in ages. I completely forgot about that song, and it came on, and I was like, oh god, this is the cheesiest one. But then as it went on, and the keyboard solo, bong, 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 bong. I was like, this is genius. The fucking keyboard solo comes in way too early as well. Usually in most songs, if there's a solo, like a guitar solo or keyboard solo, it comes in about 3/4 of the way through the song. It's just like a formula. Normally this is where it is. You do a verse, you do a chorus, you do a verse, you do another chorus. Let's have a solo, that's where it goes. But if you go and listen to Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart, the keyboard solo comes in like 1/4 of the way through the song. It's just like, fuck this, let's just do a bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bing. You don't actually have to deal with it's not even a happy clappy one either, it's kind of sad. He's saying Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart, and then you threw it away the next day. Not even, oh, here I am a year later and I'm not with you anymore. It's like, no, you threw it away the next day. The very next day. Oh. But I actually genuinely like that song. And, oh, by the way, it was like the year that I decided I liked that song, they did a remake of it. They did some cover that fucking sucks. I was like, I can't believe I've just realised I like this song, and then someone ruins it. They did some really shit version of it with like a updated beat. Oh, it was so shit. What else? Slade. I wish it could be Christmas every day. That one gets annoying because it's really like obnoxious and loud and in your face. But that one is only annoying when you hear it too much. If you imagine you've never heard a Christmas song before, ever. This is like your first year on Earth. If you heard that, you'd be like, this is actually the perfect Christmas song. I wish it could be Christmas. It's written by adults, but it's actually from the child perspective of, I wish it could be Christmas every day. When you hear that when you're a kid, you're like, yeah, I wish it could. And then the bit at the end when he goes, it's Christmas! It's like, that is what you want to hear on Christmas morning. You want to be woken up to, yeah, it's here! So that one is actually a good one, but it doesn't mean I like it, because obviously you hear it too many times. Christmas, fucking hell. But yeah, I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day by Slade is actually the perfect Christmas song, really. It's the blueprint, it's the one. But that one and the Mariah Carey one are sort of like the famous ones that everyone refers to. But to me, let's do like a top 5 or bottom 5 worst Christmas songs that are unbearable. Like I said, don't like Christmas in the first place. And I fucking hate Christmas music. So to me, the worst ones that I just can't stand are any of the Michael Bublé ones, where he's just doing all the oldies. Any of them. That's number 5. Number 4 is this one that I just kept hearing. And I didn't just keep hearing it, there's loads of different versions of it. There's like really old versions of it and loads of updated ones where it goes, do you see what I see? And it's like, do you see what I see? Do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear? It just keeps going, and this fucking call and response thing is so annoying. And it's long as well, it's a really long one. So every time it starts, I'm like, oh shit. For the next like 7.5 minutes, I'm just going to be smacking my head against the wall. Do you see what I see? That's number 4. Number 3 is one that a lot of people like. Whenever I say how much I hate it, people always go, oh, I like that one. I suppose it's alright once, but the more you hear it, the more annoying it gets, which is, I don't know who sings it. It's a girl from the 80s or something. It goes, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. And the reason why I hate that one so much is because A, it's super happy clappy and fucking Merry Christmas, and it's just annoying. And secondly, I believe it's like the E17 thing where they're they're ripping you off. That ain't a Christmas song. Go and listen to it again, and you'll notice that there's a whole verse and chorus thing going on that I'm pretty sure it's nothing to do with Christmas. And then that part is actually a trumpet solo that goes. And I'm pretty sure someone came along and went, hey, if you just go Merry Christmas in the same rhythm and same tune as that trumpet, then this song will be played every year and you'll make millions, even though it's a pile of crap. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened there. And it fucks me off. Because I hear it. It's actually got the trumpet solo still in it. It has the trumpet solo and it also has the Merry Christmas part. They're the same part. And I reckon that it used to just be a trumpet, and then someone went, hey, why don't you just say Merry Christmas? And then she just went, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Da, 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 da. And I'm just like, I want to fucking punch you in the face, whoever came up with that idea. I hate that song. Number 2 is Elton John. Christmas, forever and ever, Christmas. It sounds like he's got ants in his pants. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like he's having a fit about Christmas. He's having some sort of nightmare in the night. It's like Elton John was laying in bed having a nightmare and sweating, and he was laying there going, Christmas, Christmas. And someone went, hey, record that. It's a new song. And then he woke him up in the morning and went, hey Elton, you was doing this in your sleep last night, listen. And he was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll record it with a piano, drums and shit. It's all the instrumentation in the song and everything, it's just so irritating. Can't believe that. My worst nightmare, by the way, is accidentally writing a Christmas classic. Like I write sort of like an E17 song and then someone goes, we could use this for Christmas. And then I've contributed to the pile of shit that I hate. And then I'll be a millionaire. But every year I'll have to hide and never ever go into a supermarket where I might hear my own fucking Christmas song. Or never turn on the TV around December in case it's on an advert or something. And go, oh my God, I can't believe I made that. But yeah, Elton John is number 2 because it's just too irritating. It's too irritating. And yeah, number 1, definitely, without question, no contest. The number 1 worst one, definitely the worst one, is I don't even know the dude's name. It's some fucking droopy, dribbly, fucking mumbling guy that goes, something with the Calvary. And the trumpets go, and every time it does this really enthusiastic, before it comes in. It's so shit. Everything about it is shit. It starts with a fucking military drum roll thing. And then the dude just comes in and goes, he's just mumbling away. And then the solo in that one is like, I don't know what it is. It sounds like triangles or teaspoons or something. But it's like, ding, 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 bing, bing, bing. Like, go and listen to it. I mean, if you hate it like I do, then you've probably heard it enough already. If you think it's okay or you don't even know what I'm talking about, go and find that song. I don't even know what it's called. I don't want to know. Fuck that song. But the solo in that song actually sounds like it's designed to drive you insane. Like it's designed to sort of like stop you in your tracks. But I'm quite a patient person. I know that sounds because I get angry and stuff, but when it comes to absorbing and paying attention to art, like, you know when there's a long film that's quite complicated and people go, oh, I ended up just turning it off. I always stick it through even if I don't like it. I'm quite patient with things like that. So when I listen to that song and I listen to the solo in it, and I don't even know what it's played on like a xylophone or something. I listen to that and I'm like, how is this making it more, is this meant to make it more, it doesn't make it more joyful, it doesn't make it, can't have a lyrical message because it's not lyrics, it's an instrument. What am I listening to? This sucks. It sounds like someone doodled around on a xylophone and aimlessly. and just hit it at random times. It's so shit. It's unbelievable. That xylophone solo sounds, to me, if you're on the phone and you get put on hold, right? So you're like in the waiting room, but you're actually sort of like, it's such torture when you get put on hold on the phone, isn't it? Because you're free to do what you want. You're not actually in a waiting room, but they put you in like a mental waiting room. And you just got to stand there with the phone, listen to shit music. That xylophone solo in that fucking Christmas song is what I imagine is playing in the waiting room for hell. In fact, sometimes I think that's what hell is. I think when you die, if you've been bad, you go to a waiting room where they decide if you're going to heaven or hell. But the trick is, if you're going to hell, you're actually already in it. You're just going to be left in that waiting room forever with the same xylophone solo going around forever. And if you try and leave there and go, hey, what's going on? I've been waiting here a long time. They go, just keep waiting. Just listen to the music. You don't realise you're already in hell. This is your eternity. I remember when I was a kid, I believed that you had to be good looking and talented to be like a famous pop star or whatever. I remember the first time I saw a video of that fucking song. It's just the ugliest, grottiest looking dude ever. And then he's just going, boo, 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 boo. And I'm pretty sure the song's meant to have some serious message or something. That's what people do when they don't have talent. Is they go, no, but this song's important, even though I suck. So you have to like it. And it's just like the military drum roll, the trumpets. Oh. And then just him mumbling all over it. That is the shittest song ever recorded, ever. I hate it. And to hear it 9,000 times a day for over a month is just like, why are you torturing me like this? Why is this happening? Like, what? I would prefer, if you just played George Michael, Last Christmas You Gave Me My Heart, on repeat for a month, yeah, that would be pretty torturous too. But it would be nowhere near as bad as having to listen to that song once in a year. Fuck off with your shit mumbling crap. I hate it. And the trumpets, just as I'm getting so irritated by the mumbling that I'm about to crack, the trumpets, which are in total contrast to the mumbling, they're super enthusiastic and he doesn't sound enthusiastic at all. He's going blah, 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 blah. And then the trumpets go. It's just two types of fucking shit molded in to make a new type of shit that's even more shit. Fucking hate it. Happy fucking Christmas, you bunch of cunts. Blah 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 for Christmas. Blah 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 and the Calvary. Wait for the fucking xylophone solo. Boom, 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 boom. What a pile of fucking shit. What a bunch of absolute plebs. Imagine all the people in the studio recording that. Imagine they laid the drums down and it's like, okay, that's boring. What are you going to put over that? Oh, we're going to put, what does it have in it? I don't remember any guitars or anything. Isn't it just like keyboard background and then really annoying trumpets? And a mumbling, dribbling retard over the fucking whole thing. I can't believe that's even a song. I know I said it was my worst nightmare to accidentally write a song that becomes a Christmas classic, but I might deliberately write one where it's literally just me dragging my fingernails against a blackboard for 3 minutes. And then just be like, no, you have to make, I'm going to force it to number one. You know, like they did with Rage Against the Machine, because they were sick of Britain's Got Talent being number one all the time. It's like, no, we're going to sort of do a petition. We're going to do an online thing. Who's sick of Christmas songs? Okay, make this number one. It's me dragging my fingernails on a fucking blackboard while strangling a cat. And you're like, why would anyone want to listen to your fingernails on a blackboard while you're strangling a cat? And I'm like, I don't know. You seem to like that, you fucking twat. So, since you enjoy torture, I thought, Fingernails, Blackboard, these are the classics. You know, strangling a cat, no one wants to hear that. Even rhymes. Oh, I figured it out. I figured it out. I'm going to record me scratching my fingernails against the blackboard for 3 minutes. Then I'm going to strangle a cat. Maybe I shouldn't do that, actually. I'll try and find some sort of a sound effect that sounds like a cat getting strangled. I'm not actually going to strangle a cat. But then I put jingle bells in the background. And then I make a music video of me standing in the snow, dancing. And I'll be a Christmas #1. And even though I said that'd be my worst nightmare, I said no. My worst nightmare would be to accidentally write a Christmas classic. Like I write a song for something and then someone else takes it and makes it into a Christmas song. This would be deliberate. I'm aiming for Christmas #1 because I want to destroy Christmas music. So it's fingernails on the blackboard, strangling a cat with jingle bells in the background, and a video of me dancing around in the snow. I actually want to make that. I've solved it. You know, I can't erase all the Christmas music that I hate in the world. It's there already. I can't do anything about it. But what I can do is give my contribution, which is, hey, listen to this torturous sound. That's what I hear when I listen to your shit. All you fucking Michael Bublé fans. All you people that actually think that Calvary song is good with the... You think that's a great song? Well, listen to this.